I've been on the edge tonight, working on myself, it's not too late. I wonder if I win this fight. Don't want my girl to find me, yeah, this way. Break on. I think I just need to break on.
That was Pray More by Post Malone, the Mavic remix. Welcome to the Rise Weekly Review for November 22nd through November 29th, 2021. Before we begin this week in review, family and police are asking for help in finding a missing South Chicago man. 75-year-old Richard Hayes was last seen on the 300 block of West 64th Street on October 10th. Hayes is about 5 feet 9 and weighs about 100 pounds. He has brown eyes and black hair with a medium brown complexion. Hayes is regularly seen around the area of 72nd and South Chicago. Anyone who has seen Hayes is asked to contact Area 1 Special Victims Unit at 312-747-8380 or call 911. And now, to the news. On Friday, 2 men were killed in a shooting in East Chicago on Main Street. According to police, around 4 p.m., gunfire erupted on the 3800 block of Main Street within feet of the East Chicago Lighthouse Charter School. 2 men identified as 23-year-old Antoine R. Moore Jr. from East Chicago and 24-year-old Basha Woods from Chicago were hit by the gunfire. Both men were struck several times and unresponsive when police arrived. Woods had passed away at the scene. Moore was taken to St. Catherine's where he passed away during surgery. Police have not released details on what led to the shooting, but reports indicate that over 23 rounds were fired. The family of Moore have set up a GoFundMe to help with funeral expenses. He is described as a loving father, brother, and son. Unconfirmed reports state that he was a cameraman and videographer for Sauced Up Visuals. Donations can be sent to the family at the bit.ly address 3 capital D 2 capital B capital W lowercase m capital B. No further information was found on Woods. Anyone with information on the murders is asked to contact Detective Karina Acevedo at CACEVEDO at eastchicago.com or 219-391-8318. On Sunday, the body of a man was found in South Chicago. Around 6:30 p.m., the body of 25-year-old Antonio Curtis was found on the 8700 block of South Saginaw. He was found with multiple gunshot wounds to the back and legs. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Anyone with information on this or other Chicago crimes is asked to call 311 or leave an anonymous tip at cpdtip.com. On Saturday, a 36-year-old man was shot in Hegewisch. According to reports, around 2:35 p.m., the man was involved in a domestic dispute on the 13200 block of South Brandon. During the altercation, the man was shot in the leg and in the chest. He was taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center and last reported in critical condition. Police were last reportedly questioning a person of interest in the shooting. During the week, news broke on the arrest of a man for a stabbing the previous week on the east side. 25-year-old Sergio Garcia was charged with stabbing another man. According to reports on Saturday the 20th, Garcia got into an altercation with another man. During the altercation, Garcia stabbed the man in the stomach. He is being charged with aggravated battery and the use of a deadly weapon. On Wednesday, firefighters in South Shore rescued a water department worker who was trapped in a hole. The worker was working on a water main replacement project near 67th and East End when her boot got stuck in the mud. Free-flowing water leaking from the site continued to push more water and mud, trapping the woman further inside. Firefighters arriving on the scene attempted to dig her free, but the water continued to push additional mud and debris on her. The firefighters were eventually able to use a vacuum and other tools to remove the mud and debris from the hole and free her. On Monday, the 29th, the vehicle slammed into a storage cooler at the Whiting White Castles. Around 2 p.m., the SUV was heading to the White Castles located on the corner of Indianapolis and 119th Street. A witness said the vehicle turned the wrong way into the drive-thru and nearly struck a pedestrian. The vehicle swerved to avoid hitting them when it crashed into the storage cooler just across from the store's entrance. No injuries were reported in the incident. The main building, which is considered a region landmark, was not damaged. According to the Northwest Indiana Times, the White Castle opened up in Whiting in 1935. Finally, the Mali 5 Foundation is hosting a toy drive and fundraiser to benefit students from Clay and Grissom schools in Hegewisch. The group is hosting an ugly sweater party on December 11th at 7 p.m. at the Old Time Tap located on 13501 South Brandon. They will be raffling drinks and collecting cash and toy donations. Donations will also be collected there throughout the month. And that ends our weekly review for November 22nd through November 29th, 2021. Thank you for joining us for this week in review. Peace.
I've been on the edge tonight.